For the next violin, please welcome from SMKN 1 with the topic how to prevent bullying at school. Please give a big applause for NURINA AHMADANI.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, dear respected judges, and my lovely brothers and sisters. First of all, let's thank to Allah because of giving us the mercy and blessings to us so we can get here at this special event with happy and healthy health. My name is NURINA AHMADANI. I'm representing East Kalimantan. I'm from SMKN 1 BALIKPAPAN. This time, I want to talk about how to prevent bullying at school. Okay, so let's begin. Ladies and gentlemen, bullying is a common word. It is an unacceptable behavior in a village, which a person does unprovoked to upset or hurt someone else. And it's not rare for us to see students bullying each other or they are being bullied. Right? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. But do you know, if Indonesia is the rare country in the world with the hugest number of bullying cases after Japan, you can take it on NURINA.com. And based on another resource, .org, I have some interesting facts about bullying that I'm going to share you right now. First, over 3.2 million students are being bullied each year. Well, imagine that. Second, approximately 160,000 students skip school after dying because of bullying. And then, 1 of 10 students dropped off from their schools because of repeated bullying. And another case that I read from usnews.nbcnews.com that a 12-year-old girl named Rebecca Sedgwick just recently jumped to her death from a tower in Florida because he was verbally, physically, and cyberbullied. Now after hearing this, what do you think will happen if we let this bullying continue? We all know the answer to that, ladies and gentlemen. There will be more and more and more cases like this happening in the future, or even the worst one. Ladies and gentlemen, do we want this to happen to our friends, to our siblings, or even this continues, maybe this will happen to our kids? Or do we want the students to have the same fate as Rebecca? Or do we want to end our lives just because we're being bullied? No. No one wants that, right? Right. That's why I'm going to tell you the ways to prevent it from happening. First, if you're from the school side, just like teachers or headmasters, we should make rules about it and apply it firmly to our students. We have to make sure that the students think that school is a place to learn, not to bully someone. Second, as parents, we have to be a good role model to our children. We should not act poorly or cruelly in front of them. We have to always remind them that bullying is not good. And then, as students, just like me and all you guys, we have to treat others with respect. Then we will be respected by them. We have to make sure that they will know that we are not deserve to be bullied. We don't deserve that way. You can tell them right straight to their face, yo, bullying is not cool, man. It's not a joke. It's a crime. Not to like that. The fourth, ladies and gentlemen, the most important one, as human beings, we have to increase religion activity. Because if you're close to our God, and then our God will close and love and protect us from any variety of violence or disobedience such as bullying. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think those are the ways that will be effective. It's not that hard, right? Okay. Thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. For any mistakes or something you don't like, please give me an apology. And remember, we have to stop bullying and live lovely. Thank you for your attention once again. Assalamualaikum.